Well, here we go again, folks. Piano class with no piano. I know it's trying. Hang in there, folks. We're all going to get through this together. Hope you're all doing all right. Remember, you've got my name, you've got my email address, and you can get in touch with me if there's anything I can do to help you, because that's what I'm here for. All right. So today we're going to start out with a couple things just to let you know that I've attached a couple files in the Blackboard lesson for today. The first one is this keyboard, and I know some of you don't have a keyboard, so I've attached this for today. Although it's not quite as big as a normal keyboard, it's close enough that we can practice. I've also put in your file this music theory sheet. It's for 2 pages. I cut down and put on 1 page, and we're going to get to that in just a little bit. So you'll need to, if you can print those out, it will surely help, especially the piano one, all right? So we're going to start on page 129, so get your books out, with our friend, the C major scale, and let's play it a couple of different ways. The first thing we're going to do is our C major scale from page 129. I'm going to do the right hand, then the left hand, and then both hands together. Here's the right hand. 3, 4. Cross under. And here's the left hand. 3, 4. Now I'm going to do both hands in parallel motion. Notice both hands are going up and down at the same time. Cross under right, cross over left, back down, cross under left, cross over right. Notice that your third finger is always on the same note together, either E or A. Now, I'm going to play that same scale in contrary motion. This is a lot easier. So I'm using 2 thumbs, and I'm starting on middle C, but that means I'm using the same fingers. 1, 2, thumb under, back the other way. Cross over. Practice both of those ways. You'll notice that the contrary motion is much easier, but that's why we start with the other one first. Okay, now I'm going to go back to page 130. Many of you have already listened to this and answered the question, but I'm going to include it again just in case you haven't, because you need to. I'm going to make some very intentional mistakes in measures 9, 10, 11, and 13, 14, 15, 16. You need to figure out what those mistakes are and send me an email and tell me what they are. If you've already done this, you can skip this part and go on to the next part of the lesson. But this is Vive la France on page 130, 131, and I need you to tell me what I'm doing wrong in measures 9 through 16. Okay, here's page 130 and 131. I'm going to make some definite mistakes in measures 9 through 16. You need to tell me what they are. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're moving on to page 132, and we're not quite ready to give this up yet, but here's where you need this little sheet with your finger markings put in it. I'm going to play the left-hand part, And notice I'm starting in my C pentascale. You can see where my fifth finger is right there. And my fifth finger is the one that's going to move back and forth between C and B. And we've got to get that feeling straight because it's going to be really important come our next lesson. So here is the left hand of page 132, and I want you to use this practice keyboard if you don't have a keyboard. It'll be a little scrunched up, but I think you can make it do. And see if you can play the left hand part along with me. Okay, I have my fingers on C and G, my C pentascale, and in measure 2, I'm going to move my fifth finger from C to B. Practice either on a keyboard or on your paper that I've sent to you. 1, 2, 3, 1. Stretch your fifth finger, come back. Now 1 and 2, and 1 and 3, and 1 and 2. Whole rest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Rest. 1 and 5. Stretch your fifth finger. 1, 1, 1, 1. Stretch, 2, rest, rest. And then repeat it again. Okay, you got that? So it's really important that you can make that fifth finger of your left hand go back and forth between C and B. C and B, because that's going to set us up for our chords, and we're going to start that and look at that on Thursday. Now, here's your assignment for the rest of the time today. There's a theory sheet in your Blackboard course, all right? And it has 2 pages on it. It has page 127 and it has page 133. So what you need to do on page 127 is I've written in the notes. I need you to go in for each of those intervals and write the note names, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all right? I drew in the interval for you. I saved you that. Then on the second part, you need to tell me if it's a fifth or a sixth, and then write the names of the notes. So that's your homework, the first part of it. The second part of it is down here at the bottom, very simple. I want you to write the finger numbers for the C major scale, right hand, left hand, and if you would then write the names of the notes underneath. Now you can, I don't think you can do it online because I only did this as a PDF file, unless you can undo that and write it online. So what you're going to have to do is do it and print it out, or do it on your iPad and take a picture, screenshot of it, but email it back to me with the word, let's see, what will our Q word be? Video for this week, all right? So do these 2 exercises on 133 and 32. Now let me tell you, this class session video is only going to be available to you until class time on Thursday. So you need to get it done, because after that, it's gone. All right? So not much playing this week. Just practice that little left hand movement on your fifth finger, and then do the theory sheet. And then next class time on Thursday, there will be a conference call. I have something different planned for you for that. And then we're going to talk about chords. All right? Have a good week. Hope all is so well. You've got my number if you need anything. All right? Take care.